Welcome back, everyone. Time to do another speed comparison between two iPhones that have just came out. Well, the iPhone 10 came out in 2017. The iPhone 10 is on my left. The iPhone 12 Pro, the brand new one, is on my right. Now, most probably the 12 Pro is going to be the faster one, but we're going to go and test that out. Now, the iPhone 10 has that Apple A11 Bionic chip inside of it with 3 gigabytes of RAM. The iPhone 12 Pro has that Apple A14 Bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go ahead and start off by booting both these up. These are both unpowered off. So it may take a second for both of them to see the Apple logo. And as you can see, the iPhone 12 Pro did actually boot up the Apple logo first, which I wasn't expecting. I thought they were going to be about the same. So let's go and see which one is going to be a faster one. I will probably end up putting music behind this song or behind this video so it doesn't, so it isn't super awkward because I just stuttered there, and I'll probably edit that out too. But they both actually ended up booting up around the same time. That's actually really surprising. I wasn't expecting the iPhone 10 to do that. So that was much more peculiar in a weird way. Let me go and change up the brightness. So I guess we can start loading these things up. Let's go and do something like the camera. 3, 2. And it was about the same on both. I didn't see a big difference. App Store, 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 10 was faster to kind of load up this text, but it was the 12 Pro was faster to load up, the text and everything like that, and the images. So scrolling through, about the same, not a big difference. I'm just going to get it here. And now we're getting this issue. I don't even know what's going on with some of these phones sometimes. Let's do clock, 3, 2, 1. I think the 12 Pro is slightly faster there, but it was still very close. And I mean, that pretty much covers these ones up. Let me get into a bunch of these third-party apps that I have right here. And I'll guess I'll have to load them up this way because it's being so awkward for me. Let's do BOFA, 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 12 Pro, I think, was the faster one there. The iPhone 10 was slightly behind, but again, not a crazy big difference at all. Let's do Dropbox, 3, 2, 1. And I think the 12 Pro was faster there. The iPhone 10, definitely behind. Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. And I think the iPhone 12 Pro was faster there. This is a newer update, and the iPhone 10 may get into that same panel too, I'm not too sure. And it was stuck. It says failed to connect. Again, I don't know why I'm getting all these failed to connect issues. I was perfectly fine loading everything up. Now, I don't know if I actually have Fortnite on here, but I'm going to make a separate video talking about that because that's insane if I still have it on here. I do Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And again, having another network issue here. Not really too sure what's going on with this specific phone. It could be an iOS 14.2 problem, I'm not too sure. Paper IO 1, 3, 2, 1. And I think the iPhone 12 Pro was definitely faster there. The iPhone 10 is shortly behind it. Getting into some gameplay. Okay, I kind of know how to play. I don't know why it's confusing me like that. Okay, alright, I think I'm ready. I would have probably assumed that the iPhone 10 was faster there anyway. Paper out 2, 3, 2, 1. I meant to say that the iPhone 12 Pro was going to be faster there, but again, I misspoke. As you can see, the iPhone 12 Pro again was the faster one. iPhone 10 shortly behind. Not a ginormous issue. It's pretty, it's pretty much expected at this point. Both about the same in terms of gameplay. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. And again, the iPhone 12 Pro was faster. iPhone 10 shortly behind. Real Racing 3, 3, 2, 1. And I'm actually quickly just want to say, the iPhone 10's panel is actually looking really good compared to the 12 Pro. I'm not really seeing that big of a difference between them. They both look kind of the same. Now, I do have a weirder screen protector on the iPhone 10, so that may be a little bit of why that's glossy a little bit. But the 12 Pro is doing a pretty good job right there, and it is the faster one for sure. The iPhone 10 may be a little bit slower. Maybe it has to download it. I'm not 100% too sure. I've seen a lot of cases where the iPhone 10 is stuck, and of course we have to download it. I don't know why that happened. Let's do Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 12 Pro is faster. iPhone 10, actually they both were almost very, very close. I just realized that. It's like I was just so in tune of just saying that this one was faster every single time. And as you can see, gameplay is about the same. We can do stack, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the 12 Pro I think is the faster one. It loaded the ad up faster. The iPhone 10 a little bit behind, and it did load up an ad, but it was definitely slower in my opinion. Let's do Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. As you can see, the iPhone 12 Pro I think may actually be faster in this one too. As you can see, it's downloading I think a little bit faster. And we are fully loaded into the 12 Pro. The iPhone 10 is a little bit slower for sure, as you can see. And of course we have update content, okay, whatever. And essentially the iPhone 12 Pro was way ahead of the iPhone 10. Getting into some gameplay. I don't know why this one just glitched up on me, but I guess we'll just let it slide there too. Besides, this iPhone 10 is just glitching up like crazy. iOS 14 has been a weird ride on these older phones for sure. Let's do thank you. 3, 2, 1. And the iPhone 12 Pro is faster. iPhone 10 definitely a little bit behind in terms of the gameplay. I don't think there's that big of a difference, but definitely the iPhone 12 Pro was the faster one there as well. And that really pretty much covers up all the specific apps I wanted to try. I mean, it was a very funny and random comparison because there were just so many glitches all over the place. Now let's go ahead and try out the RAM portion of it, and hopefully the iPhone 12 Pro is better because I spent more money on it and it's a newer phone, so hopefully I'm paying for something. Let's do this one, and okay, both of them were able to keep it both in the background, very surprising to me. Let's kind of keep it going as well. Let's do this one. The iPhone 10 did restart there, so that automatically makes the iPhone 12 Pro a little bit of a better RAM management test just from that one app, because the iPhone 12 Pro was able to kind of keep it up, but that doesn't mean it's better every single time. And as you can see, the iPhone 12 Pro, they both kind of have the same thing going on. And this one, both about the same. Fruit Ninja, let's try it. The iPhone, actually they both kind of restarted. This one did have to restart that specific portion, and it was faster restarted. The iPhone 10 is a little bit slower right there too. That was kind of like a given. Let's kind of keep it going and see what else happens. Let's do Netflix. Okay, both of them were able to keep that one open in the background. Let's try another one. Let's do Paper.io. Surprisingly, I'm really happy with the iPhone 10's RAM management right now. It's pretty much keeping up for the most part with the iPhone 12 Pro. Actually, I did the wrong app there. Let's try it here. Okay, both of them were able to keep that one up. Let's go and try Quizlet. Yeah, the iPhone 10 is doing a much better job than I thought in RAM management. I think it may even be better than the iPhone 11 Pro that I just tried. So let's try Real Racing 3. And as you guys will probably be able to tell, I mean, that's pretty good for the iPhone 10. This phone came out in 2017. This phone just came out and it's almost the same thing. Like, there were a couple of cases where the iPhone 12 Pro was beating the iPhone 10, but that was actually very surprising to me how well the iPhone 12 Pro and how well the iPhone 10 is pretty much keeping up with it even in here. Look how, I mean, it's like almost the same thing. If I was showing you just a screen recording of it, you would have thought it was probably the same exact phone. Let's go ahead and try to do stack. 3, 2, 1. And again, the iPhone 10 able to keep it in the background. So, I mean, what I can tell you is, and to kind of sum up the specific speed comparison, even though the iPhone 12 Pro is the newer iPhone and everything, I'm actually kind of more happy about the iPhone 10's performance. I feel like that phone actually did a better job here. I think the 12 Pro is the faster phone. It has more on the table, it has more RAM, it has more everything. It's just a more capable phone at the end of the day. But the iPhone 10, I think, actually did a better job in this specific case, which is very surprising. I was honestly not expecting that. I was expecting the 12 Pro to be way better in terms of RAM management, you know, speed, everything like that. And there wasn't any real time where the iPhone 12 Pro was less than the iPhone 10. It was more so that the iPhone 10 was keeping up with the iPhone 12 Pro. That was something that was very surprising to me and something I honestly was not expecting from the iPhone 12 Pro, or from the iPhone 10 for that matter. So what I can tell you is, if you have the iPhone 10, I probably wouldn't go to the iPhone 12 Pro just because of the speed or performance or anything, because in my opinion, the iPhone 10 actually did a really good job at keeping up with the 12 Pro. I think more so it's kind of like the opposite. I think if you have an iPhone 10, you should probably keep it. You know, if you can keep it for one more generation, I think the iPhone, 13 should be faster, should be bringing a lot more things. Between these two, there's just not that big of a RAM or speed comparison difference between the two, in my opinion. So even though the 12 Pro is faster, the iPhone 10 was very close to it. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything, also love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.